Alright, howdy, this is PaleRider, and welcome to my stream. Tonight I'm playing Witcher. The first one, Enhanced Edition, Director's Cut, and all that jazz. So I'm just going to jump into it. Last time I was here, I had went to the Druid village over there and talked to the Druid dude and told him to create me a storm, right? And that you need that to bring this golem to life over here. And the screwed up thing about it is after I paid this dude 500 freaking orans, came over here, and there was no storm, and no storm would freaking come, right? Actually, I had to look this up online to see what I was doing wrong. But actually, it said, you do not have to pay that son of a bitch that much money. Just wait for some freaking rain. So what I did is I went back in here and loaded the third one back. At that time would have been this save. And it was right before I paid that dude some money. So I just didn't pay him the money. And when it loaded, it was already freaking storming. I didn't realize it at the time, but it was storming at the time when I paid him the money. And when I paid him the money, apparently, if you pay him the money when it is storming, it stops storming. Well, I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place. But, or why I didn't realize that at the time. But it stopped storming. And now, it's already storming. So that's all I really need is create a storm. I'm going to go back just to make sure it stays storming long enough to do this. Go back to this load again. And all I got to do is go to that golem and put the lightning rod in and wake him up. And then I have to try to... Shit, I remember the first time I tried to do this, I tried to just fight him. But that's not how you fight him. You have to let the freaking storm do its work on him. And it's kind of hard. I don't remember if these things come to life or not. But I think there's more than just him that you have to fight. So I'm just going to do this thing. Get the lightning rod. And... mess with my slumber. 'Cause I'm a fool for the city. Okay. So what I gotta do now is I gotta click each one of these and turn them on before he messes with me too. And I gotta make sure that he's in the middle and make sure I'm on the outside when I click the last one. And it, oh God, why isn't he not in there? I gotta do it fast, I guess. Is he in there? Come on. Oh, that one went out. It's a time thing. Why? Okay, why? Now he's not in here. Where you going, dude? Hey, punk ass. Punk ass. What are you doing? It stops as soon as I hit the third one. What? Okay, let's get him in here. Maybe it's because he's not in right. Why? They turn off. What? My mouse is funky in. What happened to my mouse? Hold on. Hold on a minute. My cordless receiver for my mouse was on the floor, so I had to put it back on the top of my computer. What is going on here? Okay, so I do one, do another one, and now third one. Oh, it worked! Oh, It was working that whole time? Well, that was easier than I thought. I didn't really even have to fight him. Okay, so we got a golem heart, which I need for something to make a potion of some kind. And this other Sephiron, whatever. Okay, so I got that. Alrighty. I need to put that one in the Sephiron, or the podium, or the whatever monolith thingy, which I think that monolith is back by the tower, which is this direction somewhere. Why is it? There we go. Oh, you want a piece of this too? Huh? Oh, Darcy, what's up? I went on Discord after I woke up and went on, so I just left. Here comes one of those punk ass things. Run. Run. I hate them things. They just blow up in your face. Like an exploding clown. Do clowns explode? Oh, where'd you come from, punk? I think clowns should explode. All in a rainbow flurry of colors. This boosh! Like confetti in colors. Or like paint cans. A bunch of different colored paint cans all exploding together. And I could come up with all kinds of good ways for clowns to explode. Oh, it didn't blow up? Oh, wow. It took a while, didn't it? Hey, where you going? Hey, punk ass. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Which way to the bus stop? Oh, wow, I didn't see you. Well, how did I get so low on health? What the hell? What the hell? Did that thing didn't explode on me, did it? Oh, whoa. Oh, the game crashed. What? I didn't save after the freaking fight with that golem. Why? Why? Let me check my computer. All my fans are working. Oh. Why would it crash just like that? This soon. It just started. that sucks. I gotta do that golem again. I gotta remember to save after that. It seems like, you know, this does have auto saves, so that means it does have certain checkpoints. You'd think after a major event like that, it would freaking do an auto save. That sucks. Hold on a minute. I'm going to check this computer and find out if there's that bottom fan that makes all the freaking noise. Started making noise again last night, and I put something under it that would give it a little bit of pressure so it wouldn't vibrate as bad. A little rubber grommet thingy that I had. I'm going to take it out and see if that's the problem. Maybe it's blocking some of the airflow. Alright. It's making a little more noise now, but maybe it'll get better airflow. Oh, oops, I forgot to turn it back on. Was playing 7 days and my graphics card shut off got too hot, so I had to reboot and forgot to turn it. It's probably best to keep it off when you're doing something like that anyway. Discord and Yahoo and all them things take a lot of memory. Help the game run faster and have less resources used on your computer if you just leave a lot of stuff off while we're playing. Anyway. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, I gotta do this part over. So really all I gotta do is make sure he's in between those things and hit each one of them. I thought that I was doing something wrong because it would turn off so fast. I thought that it actually shocked him or something. You could physically see it happening. Oh God, he's trying to get me. That's once. Twice. Where you going, dude? 3 times. That should do it. Well, maybe it's more than 3 then. Maybe he wasn't quite in the middle of it. He's going out now. Come on. Hey, I'm right here, buddy. Whoa, whoa. And right dead center. Oh, it does shock him. I seen a lightning hit him. There it goes. All right, and save. I'm trying to think though. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna save over this one. What happened to my color? Got really kind of... Oh, my freaking health is gone right here from that happening. Oh, I didn't know that was hurting me. What the hell? How come I don't have that many potions. Oh, wow. Okay, do I have any food? Let me eat some food. I gotta wait for my health to go back up before I go fight anything else. What's this? Blessing, Yarden. Maybe I should have hit that Yarden each time. Wait, I got 4 signs now. What's the other one? Igni, Yarden, Quinn. Quinn generates a protective shield. Oh, wait, what's Yarden then? Draws a zone on the ground that damages, stuns, and weakens all opponents entering its radius. I gotta try that one. Oh, yeah, see, it's got spikes. Oh, yeah. Does it hurt me? No. That would kind of be pointless if it hurt me, huh? So I'd be running across it all the time. Okay, I need to go that way. My health will ever increase. There's a fireplace over there. Maybe I should wait. That'll recover me. Okay. Maybe not. Okay, yeah. Wait for an hour. Let me see if I can get any more potions. Yep. I need, oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I need some of these. Peppered vodka. Apparently I got peppered vodka. Wives' tears. Oh yeah, I know what that is. Where's that? Oh, I can do the golem thing now too. What does that do? A mutagen. That's the first mutagen, man. I got to do that. Let me not do it with this though. Let me. I guess it doesn't matter. Is there any more fancy ones? This is a one-time rare thing I could make because there's only like one golem heart in the game, and it allows you to buy the Sunrise Intelligence upgrade, or Moonrise. That means that at nighttime I get more intelligence. Let's do that. Woohoo! Okay. Can I get any more white gold? How many of those things do I have? I got 2 more, huh? Peppered vodkas. Whoa, another one. Wait. Okay, now I'm just using the same things over. Okay, I need to make some swallow because I'm almost out of that. That's the health potions. And that's all I can make. And meditate 1 hour. That should bring my toxicity down and my health up. And I probably get toxicity for taking this other potion, but I got to take it now. This one. Right click. It didn't give me any toxicity. Okay, now I need to go back to the fireplace to actually use it now. I gotta drink it first, and then I go to the fireplace, and then I can go to here. And intelligence. Oh, it automatically used it. Oh, cool. This is Rising Moon that it was talking about. Sign intensity 100%. Works only during moon rises. So my sign intensity is 100% better, like twice as good, I guess, than at nighttime. So that's what it does. I thought it made me stronger at nighttime, but I guess that's the next best thing. Okay, so I don't really need to wait anymore. Cool. Now's a good time to save. Should be over this one now. And Planth, what's up, man? Hey, I saw you streaming today, but Darcy was streaming at the same time, so I didn't make it over. I was going to do it after her stream, but I fell asleep right after her stream. Oh God, wrong sword. Wish there was a hotkey to change between swords like you can styles. You can change back and forth between these styles just with these freaking keys. It's really easy and fast. But to change back and forth between swords, you have to actually put it on pause and then click. It's like, oh God. It's like, oh God. It's like, oh man. Oh God. See Vigor's ticks, man. That stuff's worth something. Ain't it? No, I can't remember. There's one thing that I thought was worth something that wasn't. That might have been it. Oh, you sucker. You sucker. Why? Why? Freaking commie. Isn't it sad when the only social class that I feel that feels right to actually be able to still insult is commies. Oh God, I've got the wrong thing going. Can't call somebody a retard without offending somebody. Can't say fag. Even though in the sense of the word that you're using it isn't, it's a different context. Can't say, oh, that's gay, which really just means that it's kind of feminine. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of my best friends are feminine and some of my best friends are black. Your typical racist reaction. So this is a broken down tower right here of some kind, and there's another one over this way somewhere. So I was thinking, I mentioned this on Darcy's stream today. I've been thinking about this lately, and I probably will start doing this. I don't know how much yet, but I think I'm going to start streaming 2 or 3 times a day instead of just the once. And I'm trying to figure out the hours that I want to do it. If I started, actually this stream I'll probably leave the same, and I'll just play the most popular game on this stream, which right now would be Fallout 3, and then I'll do it, you know, from 7 to 10 like normal, and then stop for an hour, you know, and go get something to eat or whatever I need to do for an hour, and then Scoia'tail's here. I weren't here last time I passed through here. So then at 11, from about 11 to 2 in the morning, another, you know, 3-hour stream, I'll play Witcher. And then, I don't know if I want to go talk to these Scoia'tail. Oh, yeah. Okay. And after I'm done with Witcher 1, I'll play Witcher 2. And after I'm done with Fallout 3, I'm going to play Fallout New Vegas. And then, also, I was thinking at like noon every day, I do a third every day but Sundays, because me and Darcy do a stream on Thursdays. I'll do a stream from 12 to 2. That way I don't interfere with Play or Darcy's stream on Mondays and Play's stream on the days that he streams, because he starts at 2 my time also. And that way I don't interfere with anybody's streams or overlap with anybody's streams. I was just wondering how that sounds to everybody that's here so far. Hey, accountant, what's up? Or man in the suit. Accountant in the suit. Okay, did I just save? I just saved, didn't I? Let me double check and save over the save again before I go talk to this dude. I think that'd be good. That also, okay, because of all the freaking anxieties I've been having lately because of personal changes, I should say. Not really completely problems yet, all kind of problems, but also just personal changes in my life. Like my son moving out, and I haven't been apart from my son in over 10 years now. We've lived together, and before that there was about a year break where part of that year he lived with me, but part of it he lived with his mom because I was living on the streets during that year. And there was a couple times where I had stayed with friends when I was homeless there, that he actually stayed with me when I was with friends. And then right after I got off the streets, he stayed with me again. But then before that, he had lived with me for the previous 7 years before that, I think. Since he was 9 years old was when he moved in with me. And I had weekends, every other weekend, and I'd usually watch him for like during Christmas vacation, and for about a month or two during summer vacation, all his life up until he was 9, and then his mom went to prison, and I got full custody of him, and he's been with me ever since, except for that period of time when I was living on the streets, and I felt really bad about that, you know, and I'm sure he felt abandoned from that from me for that happening, you know. But still, since I've been back off the streets, we've lived with each other the whole time, and always said that we were always going to live with each other, no matter if either of us got married or moved in with somebody. We'd all still stay together like a family, you know, like they used to in the old days, man. You'd have you know, 2 or 3, 4 generations of family living together. I don't see anything wrong with that myself, but apparently his girlfriends do, because every time he gets a girlfriend, he's talked about moving out. But anytime he's been single, he'd guarantee me straight up, no, we're going to stay together, you know, no matter what. That way you always have somebody around that always has your back, you know. And the way I've raised him, I always raised him that, you know, it's that I'll be there and have his back, you know. And I wanted him to understand that there's not too many people in the world that will always have your back. And I was always thinking that me and him had that kind of relationship. We'll always be there for each other. But so I kind of feel abandoned. But you know, he's got his life. He's got to do what he's got to do. And I've got to live with it. But, okay, now, see, I'm getting distracted here. The main thing that I wanted to do so much streams for is to get my mind off of that. And also, I was thinking, if I did that, if I streamed more, maybe I get more following. And if I can get more following and get some people watching that have a few bucks or whatever, they can freaking help me keep my apartment, for one thing, for a little while longer. I just need to stay here for another 3 months. I have a couple options if I can't stay here, but then I'm not sure how it's going to affect my streams if I do move out. But that's the whole story in a nutshell right there, is that, yeah, I'm thinking that the main thing is that if I stream more, it's going to just take my mind off of a lot of the crap that's going on. And then plus, you know, it would be a bonus if I got some more viewers and hopefully a little bit of support for doing it. Anyway, but no, you know, I'm not trying to pressure anybody for any support, because I can handle. I've got other things going on. It'd be a lot nicer if I could be more independent. That's all for now, until me and Darcy's been talking about it, and in the end of July, I'm going to probably move up there with her, most likely. But until then, you know, I want to kind of still be as independent as I can, so I don't have to deal with other people's rules. Anyway, let me check out chat again real quick before I move on. Let's see. We looked at the RV today. An RV? That'd be cool. Darcy's been talking about getting something like that and going traveling when we get old. When we get old, we're almost there. We're almost there already. Pale, 4 p.m. here is 3 where you are, not 2. Oh, okay, then maybe I can go till 3 on those days, all but Monday and Sunday, and then just go for 2 on until, well, Monday I could probably just take a day off, and Sunday I'll be streaming with Darcy. It's 9:30 for me p.m. Orion, what's up? It's 10:30 here. Yeah, it's what, 7:30 here, 7:40 now, 7:41. I never had a dad had a dad. He was gone 10 years of my life, and then he was here in, was mostly bad times. Yeah, my mom and dad broke up when I was a baby, pretty much three years old, and I wasn't around my dad a whole lot when I was real young, till I was a adolescent, I guess, you know, 13, no, 12, 11. I think 11 or 12 is when I first moved in with him full time. I lived with him a little bit here and there when I was younger for a couple months at a time while my mom was freaking getting her shit together. Lived with my grandmother more than I lived with him. His mom, not her mom. But I lived with my dad quite a bit after I was 11, because he lived up in the hills and he away from the city, and I loved it up there, man. It was like I was meant to be there. Still feel like I'm meant to be in the hills. But yeah, I still really didn't get to know him too good even then, because he was kind of a loner. I don't know if we consider him a loner. I don't know. It's weird. He was eccentric, put it that way. He wasn't a loner. He really liked being around people, but he was in his own world most of the time. But he didn't deal real good with kids. I was lucky with my parents. They are the best in the world. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rare too. You're lucky if your parents stay together your whole life, man. It's rare nowadays. That's good. I'm really happy for you, man. Seriously. It's like in 3 years. I know. we're almost there. We're almost in our old age. My mom was always with me, though, good and bad, always with me, still is. Yeah, that's the problem I really had, is I didn't really have that even, because my mom was more into her own freaking world too, and she was moving back and forth to freaking everywhere in the world, and it was hard to keep her in one place. And she always kept my sister with her though, because my sister was younger and she was like her baby. But me, she would dump me off with friends or family for like months at a time when she would move all the way across the country to Florida. I was just remembering this today. Must have been 5 years old the first time she, well, it's not the first time she took off, but the first time she took off and then sent for me. And I went completely all the way across the country from California to Florida on a bus at 5 years old by myself. But I got to give her credit that she knew where every stop was, and she called every stop and told somebody. Back then they had, I guess they were called porters or something. I don't know. People that worked for and did your bags. You know, they carry your bags for you or whatever. But they also would help out for kids that were traveling across country by themselves. And so every stop that was like a food stop or something, a porter would meet me at the bus and help me go get some food, because she sent me enough money to get food, and nobody ripped me off, which was surprising. Back in them days, I guess people were a little more truthful or trustful or whatever. I don't know, but they'd make sure I got something to eat, and then and made sure I got back on the bus, the right bus, or when I had to transfer to a different bus, they'd meet me at the bus and make sure that I got on the right bus. So I went, you know, a 3-day trip from California to Florida, went by myself at 5 years old. And again at about 8, and again at 9 or 10. I did it 4 or 5 times through my childhood, but when I was 5 was the only time that I actually needed help. After that, when I was like 7 or 8 the second time, and she was trying to tell me that she wanted me to, you know, do the same thing. She actually had my grandparents put a freaking envelope on my shirt that had instructions for the porters or whatever, or whatever they were called, at every stop. Yeah, to make sure that they got me on the right bus and all that shit. But when I was 8, man, I said, I was watching them. I know how to do it. I don't need nobody babysitting me. I'm old enough. And so I went all the way across the country. The second time, I think it was from Florida back to California. I went by myself without any help that time. And after that, every time. But, yeah, she wasn't around a whole lot either, is what I was trying to get at. My grandmother was around a lot. I remember my grandmother a lot when I was younger and when I was older. She was living with me when she died.
They call us squirrels for the plumes on our hats. We'll replace those with human scalps.
So I got a wolf medallion today. So happy. Got a wolf medallion. In real life, you mean? Is it like the one that he's wearing? I've seen those online. They look pretty cool. None of them look exactly like the ones that they have in the game. They're more flat. I wouldn't mind trying to freaking make one of those someday. It'd be cool. Carve one out of like wood or something, and then make a mold out of it, and then freaking fill the mold with silver. It'd be cool. And then gets like some antiquing on it. Okay, you can't really see it right here. Maybe if I get close to something. Turn around. Turn around, you frickin' dummy. I really still can't see it there. It's the one up in the top corner, though. Check out chat again real quick before I go talk to these squay-tail. Okay, here we go. I had a pretty good childhood, but I have lived on my own since I was 17, not because of problems at home, but because I wanted to be able to do for myself. Have never lived with any parent since. Yeah. Yeah, that's the main reason why, that people want to live by themselves, though, is because you want to be more independent, especially when you're a kid. I moved out when I was 16 at one point, but then I went back to my grandparents for a couple months before I went into the Army at 17. And then I lived with them for a couple months after I got out of the Army. And then I got married. Actually got my own place before I got married, and then got married the first time. Between marriages, I always stayed with my grandmother for a little while, though. It seemed like. Just because... see, if I stay here too long, this is going to keep happening now. Just because, mostly because she needed my help, too. Even when I was married and not living with her, I'd go by 3 or 4 times a week just to check up on her, and she didn't drive or anything. She needed to get to the store and stuff like that. Anyway, let me finish reading this real quick, and then I got to get on with the game. I will, however, be the one to take care of my parents when the time comes with them. Yeah. Did you leave by choice? By choice. That, yeah. Yep. 2 weeks after graduation, I wasn't 18 yet, but had a full-time job, had bought a car and an apartment, never looked back, but my dad raised me to be able to take care of myself. Yeah. I'm still very close with my folks, but always have been super independent. All you really need is a good job, a reason to keep going, and some skills under your belt. Also a car and a phone for work. Yeah, you could always take a bus too if you had to. Back in the old days, man, everybody didn't have phones, so we got along good with just freaking home phones or walking down to the payphone. I remember living in a few places where I didn't even have a regular phone. I'd have to walk to the corner store to use the payphone. Back then, first left home, the only phone still hung on the walls. Yep, we didn't have cell phones yet. I just need a reason to keep going. Find a good hobby. That's what always kept me going. I was always too interested in freaking music and art and mechanics and so many freaking things. It's like a jack of all trades, master of none, you know. But I've been interested in. I have so many freaking hobbies and side hobbies and shit like that I was never bored. I never really get too bored. So I could always grab something and do it, you know. Just now that I'm getting older, I'm out of shape, so I can't do some of the physical stuff anymore. It kind of sucks. But anyway, let me get to the game. Enough of my frickin' sob story.
They call us squirrels for the plumes on our hats. We'll replace those.
Okay. So there's some kind of thing that goes on here. This is SandPolice, which are the non-humans that are fighting against the humans because of human oppression. The humans treat them like crap. And it's actually turned these guys against humans. And now they're worse. They go around, you know, they're like a freaking terrorist organization like ISIS or something.
Shit in my boots.
Shit in your boots? I don't want to shit in your boots. You could shit in your own boots. Is that like an expression? Pretty smelly expression. I'm just going to pick all these flowers first. Right, beggar tick. Missed it. So I'm trying to get as
Damn, I'm hungry.
little of these tags as I can. Oh, there's the baby dwarfs. They look so funny. These look like real dwarfs, but these guys like this, they look funny. Look like babies in a Halloween costume.
What a dump.
Okay. Scout.
Be good enough to leave me in peace.
Leave you in peace? Leave you in pieces?
Adieu la paz.
Who, what?
Adieu la paz.
Adibla apa?
Adieu la paz.
Adibla arse. Arse? You just called me a freaking asshole?
Adieu la paz.
If you look at the last word, it doesn't sound like that's what she says.
Adieu
But
la paz.
the last word is arse.
In Vizimir, I had to pay a non-human tax. Nobody tells me what to do around here.
Okay, most of them say SandPolice warrior, except for two of them say scout.
Damn, I'm
And
hungry.
one of them over there just says SandPolice, right there. Oh, she's got a crown on her head. She's the leader.
Whoop,
Whoop!
whoop,
Whoop!
whoop,
Whoop!
whoop. Damn, I'm hungry.
Whoop! You too?
When I think of my kinsmen rotting in human towns, I feel like laughing.
Rotting in human towns? Oh, we like laughing. That's the best I can do.
Be good enough to leave me in peace.
Okay. Did I talk to these ones?
Whoop!
Oh, that's the whoop, dude.
Be careful talking to elves. Always eager to fight.
Okay, so which... This one's the leader.
I'm getting
Oh,
out
no,
of
it's
here.
not a crown. It's a wolf on her head. Or it's a he. I don't know. They're kind of ambiguous. Is that the word? You can't really tell what they are by looking. Now, let me save.
You reek, human.
Nobody's wanting to talk to me.
You reek,
I thought
human.
for sure you would. You look like a special one. I reek of what? Okay, so I thought
I'm
maybe I
got
got to start a quest somewhere else and then come here. Yeah, I bet you that's what it is. Whoa! Why don't you freaking eat that dude? Eat. Oh, wow. Oh, he just killed him. You just killed him. You freaking bastard. Sorry I couldn't save you, elf dude. Mr. Elf dude. Damn it. Stop it. Okay, where am I going? Going this way. Okay. Okay, another one of those things. Okay, this isn't good. This isn't good. Damn it. Where you going, punk? Punk ass. Hey, get your ugly, slimy, punk ass back here. Oh, okay. That's the way it's going to be. Oh, run. Oh, those guys didn't number on me. Is that it? Okay, there's the obelisk right there. That's where I need to go. My, my health is not doing too good.
Saphira and Obelisk merged. The
Okay.
old spells still work.
That's 9 out of 10. I don't know where to get the frickin' last one. It said that I would run into it. I think I need to go back and talk to some of the people that I've talked to before. I kind of remember it happening at the Druid village, but it might happen at the freaking fish people village. If I look in the thing here, glossary, the only one that I haven't found Okay, his notes. Only one I haven't found is the bottom one, Crown. Kithar. Destiny. Here, Kalkstein outdid himself. His notes indicate I'll find the last Saphira by chance. For instance, while sitting in the privy or in the roast chicken I ordered at the Hairy Bear. An unknown. Destiny will throw it in my hands next time I see Kalkstein. I'll ask him if he hid the Gomish roots on purpose, fearing racial persecution. I really probably should go talk to him about it then. Well, this is the tower. Let me pick the flowers around it real quick. Something going on over that way. I don't even think I can get in. Yeah, that's the whole point of all this. These freaking monoliths and fighting the golem is to open this thing. So I doubt if I can do it yet. There might be like some secret passages I can get in until then. I don't know. But the main part of it I can't get in yet. That's one of the main side quests in the game. Or in the early game. I think it actually goes into chapter 2. Or maybe... yeah, maybe it might go into chapter 2. Yeah, locked. But that freaking monkey face dude wants to get in here because there's a old wizard that built it, and he wants the secrets that could be inside. I just took a wrong turn somewhere. So this one? Yeah. Wait a minute. I think I can go this way. That's... oh, yeah. Okay, this is probably faster. This is the old dude's... the Gramps' house over this way. Cannibal dude. Almost nighttime too. I want to see if there's anything that I missed in here. No. Well, the main reason I wanted to come by here because it's really, really close to the brickmaker village, just right up here. Wake up, old lady.
The water lords are nigh.
Or Nye? Like Bill Nye?
Aminum gwal eth.
Nope. I just need to wait till morning. 11 hours. How long is the night in this place? No Snapchat, no Instagram, no Facebook. But I do own a cell phone. It is even a smartphone. Yeah. I own a dumb phone. It doesn't hook to the freaking carrier. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to talk to her. Why did I leave? Yeah, my phone is kind of worthless. I use it for alarm clock, a calculator, things like that.
Nothing.
Because
The water lords are nigh.
Here we go. The druids didn't take your boy. If I find him, I'll see to it his safe return. I wonder if this boy that they're looking for is that same boy, what was his name, Alvin, that was in the outskirts earlier that somehow lost. Because he was like an orphan. He didn't have any place to go. What did he say happened to his parents? I can't remember. They got ate by drowners or something.
The druids didn't take your boy. If I find him, I'll see to his safe return.
The boy is gone. A warning to all. We must prepare.
Prepare for what?
The water lords are nigh.
Okay, we heard that before. What does that mean? The end is nigh means the end is coming soon, so the water lords are coming soon? Probably. Okay, what do I got that I could sell your ugly, weird ass? Sell her that. If she's some kind of a freaking witch lady, you'd think she'd freaking buy herbs too. That's about it. What are these? Wolf pelts. Oh. Okay. I need to check this out. Wait. There we are. I need to put them swallows in the hot bar thing. I don't know if you've noticed that. I got 2 hot bars now, or 2 of these slots. What those do is it puts it over on the right over here, so all I have to do is put it on pause and right click instead of having to go into this menu while I'm fighting. This is like a hot bar, which kind of funky. Okay. Seems like they should be hooked up to the... Okay, so these, if you look over on the left now, that's, if I press number 1, number 1, 2, 3, 4, it does all them signs, but it seems like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 should be hooked up to something else too, man. It'd be nice if they were hooked to the rest of those things. That way you can do it. What did I just do? Did I just drink one of those? Oh, I hit the space bar and it freaking drank. That sucked. It drank one of the swallows. I didn't need to, but swallows last for a while, so I guess that's all right. Not too bad. Is there anybody over here I can talk to? Oh, that's that bricklayer maker clay place. Nobody here I could talk to.
Vizima grows and requires bricks. My father and grandfather
So your
baked
head.
bricks.
Your head requires bricks. I don't know if it grows, but it requires bricks. Because your head's full of bricks, sucker. Where am I? I don't want to go that way. I need to get back to the Druid village. I think it's directly this way. No, this is where the lumberjacks are. Because I'm a lumberjack and that's okay. I work all night and I drink all day. Whoa, I'm back to the wrong spot. Are these guys always black and these guys were always white? I don't know. It's one of them questions you ask yourself. Okay, so I had came here before and there was a bunch of freaking orders of the Sacred Rose or Flaming Rose. The knights right here, soldiers camped right here. And I don't know why they haven't came up this playthrough. Maybe I have a feeling. Okay, so I think you can come back in this swamp in the 3rd chapter. This is only the 2nd chapter out of 5, I think. I think there's 5 chapters. And I think you can come back here during the 3rd chapter. Maybe that's when there's people here. Seems like they're wanting to go fight the Scoia'tael, which I just ran into a minute ago. And that might be why the Scoia'tael aren't talking to me yet. I don't think they... Well, look at this grove, though. It looks so cool. All the trees are all got rays shining through them. And we got naked green girls. Just like on Star Trek. Hey,
What?
naked green girl. Let me see if she has anything else to say. Oh,
Windblade.
I just like watching her boobies shake
Tell me about
every time
Brokilon.
it shows her.
Brokilon is the Dryad homeland, a wilderness untouched by humans.
Who is winning?
Our archers are matchless.
Why don't you reach a compromise?
Why don't you?
Ha!
Okay, she's
That's-
same stuff as before. Is there anybody new here? Let's try the elder.
What is
Aren't those?
Wave
How did you master
tamed the
any accent?
only the
I see.
any other?
Cause I'm a lumberjack and that's okay. I work all night and I drink all day. Those flowers look the same as those. Okay, that's all that I want to sell. Okay, He didn't buy much. See how many... That's going to cost me 600 for that book, huh? Druid Herbium provides information required to recognize plants used in Druid rituals. No. I haven't seen too many plants that I can't pick yet lately. Don't be offering Mr. Reese. Offended, Mr. Reese? What? What happened? Boonabug, what's up? See, where was it? I sort of have a cell phone. I mean, technically speaking, it's mine, but my kids keep snagging it to play games on it. Yeah. I don't do Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Yes, I know I am almost a Luddite. What's that? Somebody that doesn't like electronics or technology? Though it isn't technology that I don't like. I guess it is. Yeah, I've heard the name Luddite, but I can't remember. Thought it had something to do with technology. I love tech, but I don't do social media. That's my thing, is I don't like social media a whole lot. And I'm socially, there you go, that's me. Socially handicapped. Her internet or paid, Pale? Oh, what? Eve, what's up, man? Does that mean you donated? If you did, appreciate it, man. Yeah, I gotta pay this next coming months. It'll be good till from this 15th until May 15th, and then I'm gonna have to start working on. I'll wait until the end of the month and start working on trying to get enough for the next month. So I only got to do it for 3 months, and that way I can keep streaming. And speaking of streaming, I mentioned this earlier. I think I'm going to start streaming 3 times a day. So that'll be from my regular stream, this one at night right here, from 7 to 10 Pacific time. I'll be doing Fallout starting tomorrow night. Fallout 3, I'll finish that one up, and then I'll start doing Fallout New Vegas from 11 p.m. till about 2 or 3 in the morning. I'll be doing Witcher, and then I'm going to do Witcher 2 after Witcher 1, and then probably Oblivion. Then also want to start doing one in the daytime at from 12 to 2, only a 2-hour stream from 12 to 2 Pacific time. And I'm not sure exactly what game I'm going to do on there yet. I might actually do Oblivion on that one, but I think I really want to start playing God of War, or Gods of War, whatever the, not Gods of War, wait. Was it Gods of War? Shadow of War, yeah. The second part to Mordor, Shadow of Mordor. So it's Shadow War, yeah. Get mixed up because they have that new game called Gods of War out now too, which looks really, really cool. But is that Gods of War, the new one? Is that a multiplayer game or is it a single player? I'm not sure. It looks really cool though. But yeah, I want to start playing that, and there's a couple other games that I want to play. So I'll probably start playing those at noon. I need to get more time, more stream time. Build my channel up a little quicker, maybe. I'm going to try it for a little while at least. I'm on a nostalgia kick these days. I'm finishing Final Fantasy VIII, as I'll soon start on Castlevania Symphony of Night. I used to like the old Castlevania. I used to have one for Nintendo years ago, man. That was a good game. But haven't seen you in a while, Eve, man. Welcome back. I know you've probably been lurking. You just haven't said anything, but hey, good to hear from you. I am walking a little bit early today. So after my walk, I am out depending on when I get back. May come by. Hey, if I didn't already miss you, man, hurry back. Don't be offended, Mr. Reese. I simply don't enjoy letting the world know every single thing I do. The more people know about you, the more they can use against you. Exactly. Hey, there you go. That's okay. This is a theory. I know I'm putting this game on pause and just bullshitting here, but this is a theory I've had for a long time, especially after watching all this stuff about the anti-feminist movement versus the feminist movement, SJWs versus the skeptic community, the freaking liberals versus conservative, and all this crap that's going on, especially on YouTube now, and all the drama that's going on about it. I've had this theory for a while now, and to me it seems really, really true that they wonder why women and men are historically different. The LGBT community would have you believe that women and feminists will have you believe that men and women are exactly the same and should be exactly equal about every single aspect of life. That over feminizing women is exploiting women and this and that and all this bullshit. My theory is that the main reason men and women are different is because women have historically been the nurturers and the people that were in charge of the home and in charge of keeping the kids safe, to keeping the family going, keeping everything. If you look at tribes of like American Indians and other tribes around the world, the women were the ones that kept everything together. They kept everything going. They kept everything, all the normalcy of life going. Men have developed, and because of testosterone and everything else, have developed a way to what the feminists really bitch about is that men don't have the same emotions as women. It's not that we don't have the same emotions. We've learned to suppress our emotions because of exactly what David just said there. The more people know about you, the more they can use against you. When it comes to politics, when it comes to freaking war, when it comes to trying to protect your family, when it comes to trying to keep the craziness from the outside world from attacking and coming after your people, the people that you care about, The more that they know about you, the more they can use against you. So men have been closed off naturally for that reason. And it's hard for men to even stop doing that because they're still want to protect their families. They still want to protect their friends. They want to protect their loved ones. They want to protect their community. They want to protect their nation, you know, from that small circle of close family and friends to ever-growing circles of things that shelter or protect your family from the outside world. And that saying right there just says it all right there. And that's the reason why men are different than women. Period. Right there. Is that the more the outside world knows about you, the more they can use it against you. And they don't, and men instinctively don't want the crazy people to know enough about them to use things against them. That's why if you ever watch a movie or a TV show where there's somebody that's a spy or something like that, they say that they don't want any family, they don't want any close ties. The first thing that they do, the organizations that recruit spies and stuff, is find people that don't have any family ties, don't have any people to be used against them. Because if you have some loved one at home and you get captured by the freaking enemy, they could use that against you and say, you know, you could say, okay, you can do anything you want to me, but once they find out that you're in love with somebody or you have some kids or something like that, they're going to use that against you. They're going to exploit that against you and make you give up state secrets and shit, you know? But yeah, okay. That's my theory. Bit paranoid, I know, but wise nevertheless. Exactly. That's probably, and if you know anything about history, that's what brings that up. That's what Orion knows a lot about history, and that's why he thinks that way. If you know anything about history, that helps you put the present and the future into perspective. Anyway, let me skip to the end. Almost there. Okay, I have spent way too much time at this desk, so I am still here, but going to watch on my TV. So it won't be in chat. I lurk. Yeah. Okay, I'm done ranting. What am I doing? I was looking for... Oh, God, it looks like that almost crashed. Let me save. I've already saved 2 times since I've been in this stupid forest. Okay. Looked like it almost froze up.
Yes. See you later.
Okay. So apparently, I'm not going to get that other obelisk. See, here's the obelisk right here. Where is it? Here it is. This obelisk right here. Do I have it? Let me see. It didn't fall into my lap yet. Apparently, I'm not going to get this yet. Maybe I have to continue the main storyline a little more before it comes up. Maybe it's inside this thing. No. Maybe that wolf ate it. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey. Snarl at me. I got a sword that'll fit right up your ass. Hey. Hey. Hey, dragon dude. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the main town. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to the lumberjacks. Maybe they know. But I'll just go back to Vizima and start working on the main quest and all the side quests that are there. And supposedly, if you looked at what I was reading earlier about this last obelisk tablet thing, it's going to randomly show up, like, not randomly. I guess it's not random. They know, the game knows, but I don't know. But it's something I can't control. I'm a lumberjack.
The language of the lords will be our language in the underwater palaces.
Yeah.
We don't call them brick makers anymore. Now they are our brothers. And we don't say conversion, we say rebirth.
We went through hell to receive a promise of paradise.
I remember one of these guys saying a Monty Python line. I swear to God.
We were fools to listen to Yaren. There are no lords above the water lords.
Come on. It's got to be a Monty Python in
Who is Melly Teller in the face of the water lord's power?
Yeah.
When I return to Vizima, I'll tell my family about the water lords.
And they will become crazy just like
Finally,
me.
I see sense in me work. To serve my new gods. We be simple people. Speak to our leader, Yaren.
Nobody has the
Speak.
lumberjack saying. And no.
Godspeed.
So these guys are worthless too. Let me get back to the city, to the big city, bright lights, big city, boobies, ale, and dancing. And brawling. The mud and the blood and the beer. Hey, buddy. Hey. 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 Oh, I'm going to leave them alone. Another option. Whoops. This way. Another option over streaming 3 times a day is to create some upload content. I used to. You remember back in the day, man. I was making videos still when I first started streaming, because you're one of the few that's been around since probably the beginning of me streaming, huh? I was still doing some videos. I don't know. I could. Hey, did I tell you guys I'll soon be undergoing confirmation? Confirmation. Is that for lawyering? Like the bar? Oh, hey, there it is.
And you? What do you want?
Take me to the other side.
Time is money. Made up your mind?
Garden Gnome has an axe. I know. That's, those guys look funny. They look like little freaking kids, man. I'll pay you.
I wouldn't have paid you other.
Kids usually get confirmed by 15. I feel slightly ashamed to do so now, but happy to be a full Catholic. Oh, is that like the catechism? Yeah, see, like I mentioned before, man, I was a Catholic when I was little. I got away from it, you know. My parents, my mom, moving around so much, just got away from
Anyone
it too.
seeking to
She
cross?
stopped being so religious, and my dad never was real religious, so I never made it that far.
When will this
Wait,
rain
I should have talked to Dummy over here. Where is he? Is he even here? Oh, he was in the city last time I seen him. No, he's here. Maybe he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Nope. Let's see what he can buy from me. He can buy this ring. You want that ring? There you go. I could make another freaking sword. I forgot. The red meteor swords are pretty damn good. And he won't buy anything else.
Some serious rain. Nasty weather.
But that's good, man. Congratulations. That's awesome, Ryan. I should have known what you were talking about, Ryan. I went through confirmation. Yeah.
Damn it.
Video content has more edit power and a wider range of content potential. Yeah, well, I want to do some video stuff too, but I want to do, you know, the more political stuff. And I've been working on one, and I'm still working on it. It's just taking me so long because it's going to actually be a long one. It's more turning into more of a documentary than just a short video about freedom of speech, the history of freedom of speech. And I work on it every day. I swear to God, I work on it at least a couple hours a day. It's just taking a long time, especially just getting things worded just right. You know, I'm trying not to be too biased, and I know people's personal biases come into everything that they do, but I'm trying to make it as neutral as possible, just to explain how history has treated personal freedoms. What did I just do? I loaded instead of saved, didn't I? I do that, like, I think I did that one time last time too. Wow. That was not good. It's because I was reading, whoa, she's got a mighty green butt. Congrats, Orion. Don't worry about how old you are. It is never too late. Yep. One of these days, I might even try to get me a freaking another degree. Probably online, but I wouldn't mind getting a freaking degree in psychology. Not psychology, but, well, philosophy. There's two different degrees. I worked at a psychology school before. I was a computer technician at a psychology school. But I worked there, and I learned a little bit about psychology just talking to the students. Mostly my student assistants. I had 3 student assistants while I was there that I talked to all the time. But they have 2 different degrees. They have a PhD, and then they have a Psych D. Psych D is more based or geared towards psychology. It's, I think, and the PhD is just a doctorate. But a lot of the PhDs are philosophy majors, not psychology majors. There's not a whole lot of difference, though, because philosophy is a psychology of politics and stuff. You know, it's a lot of the, like, I don't know if you've heard of Jordan B. Peterson. He's a big YouTuber now, but he's also a clinical psychologist at the University of Toronto. But he's like a freaking major philosopher, man. I like his way of thinking. He's kind of scatterbrained a little bit, which most really super smart people like him are. But he is just so, and the way he talks, some of the stuff he has this whole series on the Bible, because he believes in the Bible, which is really rare in science and freaking academics, you know, and stuff like that. So he has this whole series on the Bible, which is really kind of scatterbrained, and it's really hard to listen to. But I've listened to a couple of them, the lectures. They're like hour-and-a-half lectures on it on YouTube. But when you get past that and just listen to his regular philosophies on life and all the crap that's going on, the political stuff that's going on, he says it in a way that's makes it pretty easy to understand to a layman. And it doesn't make it overly complicated to understand. That's what I like about it the most. Don't load, save. Okay, I'm saving.
A new customer. Come aboard.
Take me to the other
Time is...
I'll find you later.
What damn it, when I press wrong. See, this is what keeps happening because my mind's on 100 different
Take me to the...
Time is... Ready to go?
I wouldn't have paid you otherwise.
There we go. I used to not be religious at all, but I noticed just how happy people are when they believe, and I noticed the hole inside me, so I came back to the church. Yeah, that's good, because... Oh. Who is that dude?
Some serious rain.
Levarden advised me to sell my shares in the transport company. We needed guards due to those damned thieves.
What a downpour.
These are merchants from two different towns, huh? Oh, they're the same towns. Okay. But,
Yes?
yeah, most people, especially a lot of the atheists that are on the internet now, that do a lot of atheist-type content, make fun of religion, stuff like that, their biggest talking point has to do with all the evil that religion has done throughout the world in history, which is kind of true, but it's not the freaking religion that have done the evil. It's some of the leaders, not even all of them. Most of them have the best intentions. It's some of the leaders were corrupt, of all different types of religions, were corrupt and used the religion to manipulate people. But they don't. These people, the freaking atheists and stuff, don't really care of how much good religion has done for the world. And people in general, just people in general, are a lot kinder, happier, freaking
eternal fire fill my heart.
A lot more accepting and open people.
But
that's not everybody, you know. Just like everything, there's all those people with the closed-mindedness that'll use religion or whatever to further their own agendas. But the majority of people are just kind-hearted, good, decent freaking people, you know. And the religion's what helped them do that. And that's, I think, what's a lot wrong with all these freaking like SJW movements and all this stuff, and they whine about people being offended about this and being about that and everything. It's because all these groups are pretty much atheists. A lot of the leaders are atheists. They don't care about religion, so they've lost a lot of the morality that goes with religion. You know, there's a certain morality that they still have the morality base, but they don't know how to freaking handle it anymore because they don't have the backing. You know, you can have the social base of something without having the backing of it, you know, of the religion. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't think I'm explaining it right.
Damn it.
I don't know what I'm saying. It just doesn't come out. My mouth doesn't know. My mouth has a problem with it. Wow, I got so many of these in here. Different types of stuff. What's this? Bottled water. So is that. Let's get rid of that one. I got these wolf pelts. I need to find somebody that'll buy them. Anything else in there that I want? No. Oh wait, that's my good sword. I don't want that. Okay.
I'm itching to eat.
She won't buy anything that I have. No. I think no, she won't buy wolf pelts.
Damn, what a freak.
Not truly happy for
Got
you
any?
not to be an evangelist or anything,
find
so
someone
don't worry.
else.
I won't be filling this chat with religious stuff. Why not? I do it all the time. No, I don't really talk about my religion a whole lot. I do mention it, but I don't get into the details a whole lot. I just want to say that by coming back, I'm happier than I've been in a long time. Yep. Thank you as well. Never too late. I remember listening to a podcast called Skeptoid. He analyzed whether religion started more wars than secular reasons and came up with the conclusion that they were about even. Yep. If you really get into the actual causes of the wars, even if they were backed by religious groups like the Catholic Church back in the Crusades and things like that, it was actually the secular reasons behind it, the non-religious reasons and the politicians and stuff like that that actually, you know, were a bigger part of the cause than the religion itself. Even if you look at the
Shine your shoes.
The Inquisitions, which I've been studying a lot about lately over the last couple of weeks or more. The actual Inquisitions started to keep crowds of people from going around just burning everybody that they didn't like at the stake and just blaming it on heresy, you know. When in truth it was a lot of times it was personal reasons. They just didn't like the people. They thought they were strange,
I'm getting out of here.
Or they just didn't follow the
What do you need?
social norms of the time.
Show me your wares.
Mr.
And the church actually started the Inquisitions to stop illegal persecution of people, so they can actually investigate to see if it was truly heresy or not. But because of the superstitions of the time, if it was considered heresy, it wasn't the church that would actually do it. They'd declare it heresy, and then they'd send it back to the secular courts and say it was heresy against the church. Now you do it. You know, do what you have to do. And it was the civil courts that would condemn people to death because of it and burn them at the stake. Which I didn't mention a whole lot about because I was talking about freedom of speech and stuff. So I was just talking about the consequences, but I learned a lot more about it than just that, you know, than just the consequences. There's a lot of reasons behind it. Is this my old? Oh, that's the same kind that I got now, huh? Okay. Okay, it's this guy that I have to go talk to.
Will you sell?
Zoltan!
Okay, so now I have this, which... Okay, this sword right here does 30 damage, 30% damage, and causes 20% of disarm, pain, and precise hit, which is like a critical hit. This one... Wait, no, this one does 40 damage instead of 30 damage. It also does bleeding effect of 30% instead of 20% of these other 3 things, which this one has 20% of 3 different things, but just the 30% bleeding effect on most humans, because that's what this sword is working for, you know. What you use this sword for is humans, not creatures. That's good enough. That'll actually even hurt people with armor on. It just makes them bleed. So I think I'm going to get that for sure right now. Yes, I want that. Thank you very much. I need to go back and put the other sword away. And put that one into the right slot. I don't want to sell that other sword. That's a unique sword. The fat one that I got on my back right now. I might find that this one doesn't work as good as the other one, but I had read somewhere that there's a couple of the stronger bosses in this game that you can't even hurt them at all without some kind of bleeding effect on your blade. So and they have strong armor. There's actually also a sword that has 100% armor penetration. That's probably the best sword in the game. But the ones with the highest bleeding effects are usually the better swords for the bosses. So I figured they'd be also good for the non-bosses. So let's put that in there. Put this one up there. Yay. Got me a red sword. It actually doesn't look... it'd be cool if it was kind of reddish glow to it, though. But, oh, well. Oh, lady! Lady! Okay, so what am I doing now? Well, let me save again. I think I need to go talk to Shawnee about the autopsy. I don't think I did that yet, did I? What am I doing? Lost Lamb. I told... Oh, that's back about the boy. Told her about the boy's disappearance. Had nothing to do with the druids. And I promised to bring him home if I find him. Okay. Mystery of the Tower. Oh, yeah, I got to go talk to Kakistan. Notes let me yet another... See the glossary for more information. Anatomy of a crime. This is where I got to go talk to Shawnee. You need to go to Shawnee's house and talk to her about autopsy. Actually, I probably should go get the body first. It's actually telling me to go to her house first, though, maybe. I don't know. I'll save and try her house first. Okay, Berenger is dead. I got to talk to Valdemir for that. Vesemir. Talk to Shawnee about the sword. I talked to the gardener. He found the sword after the Battle of Brenna. Yeah, okay. And Shawnee was a medic in Battle of Brenna. Monoliths. I placed the stone. I need 10. Yeah. I got whatever. Oh, old friends of mine. That's the party. Tells me one I should talk to her more often. I can't talk to her till after the autopsy about that, though. And suspects. I need to talk to each one of those guys. Al Ghul. I don't even know where to find any Al Ghuls. Probably inside the tower, because this is still for that Kalkstein guy, so that's probably in the tower. This is about the autopsy. Raymond is not interested in my discovery. What small wonder there is newer clues. To move the investigation forward, I must perform an autopsy. Body is probably in the grave digger's possession, and Shawnee will help me with the autopsy. Cannot move the investigation forward till I finish the autopsy. Maybe I should talk to the gravedigger first. I don't know. And something about the freaking the Varden dude. It's about the investigation, looking for leads on my own. Pursuing an investigation, still the same thing. Oh, I was supposed to take the letter from that elf that was in the Druid Grove to Valdemir, or Vivaldi, the banker dude. Oh, I forgot about that. Let me go do that too, real quick. Let me do that first. Religion has never gotten good publicity, but people see through it. Publicly, it has...
Society made me what I am.
Has always been a cannibal. Religion is just easy prey. Yep. Yep.
What's this?
But often what is seen as vitriolic content is failed attempt at humor, because humor is the easiest way to win people over. Just don't screw it up. Yep. I noticed that lately a lot of freaking comedians are taking a lot of heat for just trying to be funny, because everybody takes offense by everything anymore, and you can't even freaking do good comedy anymore, because most comedy is based on offending people, because it's the shock value, you know, a little bit. Even back in the old days of comedy, I don't know if anybody ever remembers Shecky. Was his name Shecky Green? Is that Shecky Green? He used to say, "Take my wife, please." He had to do all these freaking jokes about his wife, insulting his wife, you know, or actually just well, it's kind of insulting his wife too. So
What's that?
I guess it was really seriously insulting his wife. Freaking Don Rickles. I don't know. He was constantly insulting people, and I actually never really liked a lot of it, but it was funny though, because it was kind of shocking that he was so freaking like that. And then somebody that really I didn't think was like that a lot. There's two of them. Buddy Hackett would just insult the crap out of people, and he was funny as hell too when he did it. Another one was Jonathan Winters, and he always seemed like this nice guy, you know. If you ever seen him on movies or TV shows, he was always this really soft-spoken dude. But if you ever seen an uncensored stand-up routine of his, he is just freaking crazy. and he puts people, he insults people left and right, and he's funny as hell too. I don't know if it could stand up to in today's world as it did back then. Just like Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles, one of the YouTubers that I watch did a video on how Blazing Saddles would be totally freaking politically incorrect nowadays and could not make it in today's society. But people look at it, even people that would probably be against it normally would look at it as an old, I don't know, I think a lot of real far left people would probably even hate it today because it actually uses the N-word so much, But that's the point. It was doing that to make a point. It was showing how stupid prejudice are, how stupid racism is, and how stupid freaking people can truly be. And you can't do that type of movie and not offend people. And that's probably part of the problem today, is that people are so afraid to be offended that they aren't talking about the real freaking problems,
What brings you here?
Or they're so afraid to be offensive. I have a message for you from Yavin. Yavin.
I have a message for you from Yavin.
Yevon? I don't need to read it. I know what he wants. Witcher know that whether elf, human, or dwarf, they all want the same thing.
The freaking beards freaking me out, dude. How come the beards in this game? She-dwarfs? Oh, gold. What? They all want the same thing. She-dwarfs. They all want she-dwarfs. Whether they're elf, human, or dwarf, they all want the same thing. She-dwarfs. Gold. Power. Power it is.
Power.
My distant cousin, Rudolph, is a shepherd. His entire life, he has driven 300 sheep from one place to another. He's the master of their life and death. Somehow I don't envy him.
Brilliant response.
Return later, after I prepare my answer to Yevon.
What does that have to do with the price of China? The price of China. Isn't that supposed to be the price of rice in China? I like the price of China better. Whoa, it's dark in here. I'm scared. I bet you if I freaking bought that book from that druid about druid herbs, that this one would be that druid herb. I can't get it right now, can I? No. Well. Okay.
That formula needs rethinking.
Okay, let me save again before I talk to him. Well, it's time to go. Sweet dreams. Hey, good night, man. Have a good one. See you next time.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Hear about the notice?
I'm here about the notice.
You have Al Ghul marrow for me?
Oh.
Not yet, but I'll get you some soon.
Hurry! I need it for my...
Okay, that's the notice.
Let's talk about... Evidence indicates you're linked to the organ.
What evidence?
The wounded salamander mentioned.
That's likely, since...
What for?
To help with my...
I suppose he
Already heard
distilled
this.
the
I'm
fifth
going through it.
essence and dusted the philosopher's stone?
He protected me from Salamandra. Get out of my sight, mutant.
I believe you. Yep, let's
I
clear
believe
him.
you. It's suspicious that people you hire are chased by Salamandra.
I don't know who pursued Berengar, but I had nothing to do with it.
You didn't try trapping him to hand him to Azar Javid?
If I worked for Salamandra, I would never let myself be linked to Berengar. You offend my intelligence. Go away.
I believe you, I said.
I believe you. I don't know enough to decide. Let's drop the subject for now.
Wait a minute.
Right. We can't waste time. When you find that criminal, I'll gladly help. But now, back to work.
Wait. I still didn't clear him? Ah. That sucks. I thought that would clear him. I said, I believe you.
You offended me, Witcher. You offended me, Witcher.
Oh. I wasn't trying to offend you. I was trying to clear you. Let me go down and see if I can talk to him now.
You offended me,
Oh,
Witcher.
hell no. I'm glad I freaking saved. Load. Just what I was just talking about. Everybody's so easily offended. Even in the games. You offended me. I'm a snowflake.
Sorry, I got lost in...
Let's talk about evidence indicates
What evidence?
the wounded.
That's
What for?
to help.
I suppose.
Get out of my...
I believe you.
I believe you. It's suspicious that people
I don't-
you didn't tr-
If
I say I believe him and then I keep freaking saying
I
shit.
believe you. I don't know enough to decide.
I
Let's
believe
drop
you,
the
but I don't know
subject for
enough
now.
to decide.
Right. We can't waste time. When you find that... You offended me, Witcher.
Okay, I'm not going to try that again. Let me just... Yeah, we're stuck inside some loop. Maybe after I do the autopsy, it'll stop doing that to him. And Vivaldi, I still got him as suspect too, and it didn't freaking even give me an option to talk to him about that, did it? Let me go back to him a minute. I know who the person is now, so...
What bring...
Have we finished the answer?
Have you finished your answer to Yavin?
Yes, here it is. The elf will surely reward you.
Let's hope you're right.
Okay. Worth its weight in gold. See, Vivaldi's still a suspect. I want to clear him. What's worth your weight in gold? I must go to the swamp. Dear Vivaldi, or wait, yeah, not Vivaldi. Yavin, I will graciously overlook the tone of your letter. Your query, I didn't even read the one to him, was simple, and thus will my answer be. I believe your enterprise to be adolescent and harmful, both to elves and dwarves. To use the language of financiers, I cannot extend credit towards its pursuit. To use your boy's language, I have not and shall give not, and what is more, I would not give even if I had any. So he's not freaking buying whatever Yavin is selling. Oh, dang it, I forgot to do something too.
What brings you here?
What's business?
How's business?
I don't want to discuss...
Your choice.
Yes.
A lucky dwarf.
What brings you...
Goodbye.
Okay, I gotta save. This game is so confusing, trying to figure out what to do.
What brings you here?
Well, your freaking beard. I'm just amazed by
I want to discuss Salamandra.
flips.
Why?
The professor's bail money came from your bank.
You
But
cannot...
I believe you. Let me try this.
I believe you. Why do you deal with the Scoia'tael?
Why does he do that?
I understand that
So why talk?
co-op
And with human?
within the law.
I believe you.
I believe you. Nothing but a pile of suspicions. I have to assume you're clean for now.
You've rejected racial prejudice and realized the truth. When you discover the true culprit, you tell me.
Game saved. He's still a suspect, though, huh? I said I believed him. I think I did that same thing last time, and it's still saying that he's a suspect. Okay, I haven't really cleared him yet. That's probably why. I gotta try to clear him. Maybe the autopsy will clear him. Okay, autopsy time. Oh, wait, I gotta go back. Damn it. Just go back and forth, back and forth. I want to sell some of these herbs. No, I'll do that later. Wait, let me look and see. Ah, I'll go. Okay. Got 50 of these acids. Wish all this stuff would get in order. Like alphabetical order. This says sort. But it doesn't sort them real good. It doesn't put the like items together or anything. If you have 2 stacks of the same item, it should put them together, but it doesn't. Okay, so like right here. That's the same item as this. Let me sell this one. Wow. Those are worth 15 a piece. And I got 50 of them here. I'm going to sell about 30 of them. Yay. Money. Money, money. So, about 18 of those. Okay, I got plenty of these tongues. Only 1 a piece? Damn, I got a bunch here, 38 there, and 50 here. Sell another 30 of those. Damn it. And got 50 of these brains, and 6 more here. One of those. So 10 of these. All right. That gave me a few bucks and cleared out quite a bit of this stuff.
What do you need?
That's it. I don't have too many of them. stacks left that have over 20 in it, do I? Just this. Death dust. Alright.
I won't have to water my garden.
What can I...
And he won't buy crapola.
To the gallows with the squirrels!
Tell me more.
Anyone who assists the sons of bitches or who otherwise commits treason against the kingdom shall be handed to the hangman and end their life on the gallows.
Okay.
It's really
very
raining.
pleasant conversation there. Peasant trader.
Oh, all the rain.
Nothing good there.
I get sad when it rains.
I won't have to
No
water
doubt
my
I'll be devoured by a beast before they cure the plague.
What you want?
That's that same book that that other dude has. It's the only thing that I haven't read out of all the books that I've found so far. Just don't want to waste my money on it. It's probably something stupid. Tomb of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
A real downpour.
Alright, so I am going to go to the graveyard.
What's that?
Not enough play for this.
See if I can get into the graveyard.
What's this?
Chat got quiet since Orion
not
left,
playing
man. Grave digger. Should be a Halloween song.
What do you need?
Okay. Oh God, why? You seem to know a lot about the deaths in the city. Ever help with investigations?
You seem to know a lot about the deaths in the city. Ever help with investigations?
Sometimes I inform Raymond about the more interesting dead men.
I don't trust Raymond. He's hiding something. Maybe you can tell me too.
Maybe you can tell me too.
No, I promise to keep quiet.
I see.
What do you need?
Huh. Did I just saved before I... Yeah.
You seem to know a lot of...
Sometimes...
I'm going to ask the other thing. I don't trust Raymond. He's hiding something.
I don't trust Raymond. He's hiding something.
Raymond? You wouldn't find a more loyal man.
He seems to be struggling with this case. I should help. Will you let me inside the cemetery?
City authorities prohibited it.
How can I change your mind?
I'd need Captain Mice's permission.
No other way to sway you?
Actually, I've a terrible debt with Toller. Clear those debts, the cemetery key's yours.
Maybe I can get in with this one. The prisoner died recently. Is he in the cemetery already?
A prisoner died recently. Is he in the cemetery already?
Don't know. You can have another body. They all reek the same.
I'm
They all
after a
reek the
specific
same?
corpse.
Particular. Come back when you know what you want. Examining remains is an art. Always worthwhile to look deeper. But who does that concern?
I want to get inside the cemetery.
City authorities prohibit...
How can I change your...
I'd need Captain Mice's permission.
No other way to sway you?
Actually, I have a terrible...
List of suspects. Come on, I gotta have a note. Bloodstained letter. Where did I find that at? On a dead body somewhere. The actions of the situation demands the name of our organization. Oh, wow. I should actually talk to the Varden about this letter. Arrest warrant. I thought the frickin' ring I got from the guard would let me in here. Okay.
Get in.
Let me go talk to one of those dudes. The storm is crazy.
This.
Let's see if I can get.
I should give him an eye
in the
opener.
graveyard. People are dying
Raining
too.
cats and dogs.
Can't see a thing.
Hey, give me that stuff. Oh, he'd probably buy some of this herb stuff. There's one or two of them that I have almost a full stack of.
Grow, my lovelies. Look out.
He will buy nothing that I'm selling. Oh, two of these. What are worth the most? Crow's Eye is worth 3. Nothing that he's buying is going to be worth a whole lot. These barbicanes are worth 4. Each of these. Verbena. $10 each of those. What? Fenowin. I could sell that to somebody else. I can't remember who it was that wasn't paying that much for it. So I think different people pay different amounts for things, maybe. And that stuff's all over the swamp. I need to start picking it anytime I see it. I'm gonna get some bucks for that one. Okay.
It's so hard I can't see anything.
Vincent. See if he'll give me a note to get into the graveyard.
Your reputation for true. A special reward. This runic stone. Use it well.
What?
The city should offer more rewards soon.
What? Runic stone? That's the one that I needed. That's the last one I need to get in the tower, I think. Can I get a pass to the cemetery?
Can you get me a pass into the cemetery?
No trouble. Maybe you can clean it up while you're there.
I'll see.
That wasn't the right runic stone. Oh, I know what he just gave me. Oh. This is a... a rune that you can get imprinted on your silver sword. I already have one. I have a red one, and this is a blue one. The red ones are the best, though. But if I can get 2 reds and 1 blue, I can get a pretty freaking decent sword. Cool. So I just have the basic default sword right now.
Something must be true.
What a downpour!
Wait, did he give me a letter to get in? Wait, let me go back here a minute. Oh, he's gave me a pass. Good. Cemetery pass. Bearer this is entitled to move freely about the cemetery of the royal city of Vizima, regardless of any and all quarantine restrictions. In His Majesty King Foltest's stead, signed by Burgomeister Valerad. Dudes. Come
Waste
on.
of words.
He's walking like he has a freaking pike in his hand. He doesn't have anything in his hand. What happened to your freaking pole, dude? Halberd or pike or whatever the hell he was carrying.
What's this? It rains and it pours.
It rains and it pours. It pours and it rains. It rains in my brains.
What's this?
Drives me insane. So I was reading up on the party. I don't know if I mentioned it. With Shawnee, she invites me to a party with Dandelion there, but she says that I can bring a friend with me. And there's 3 choices, and the last time I played this game, the only time I've ever played this game, I went and got Carmen, because I guess she was the first person that I ran into that would go. And I took her, and there was kind of a little bit of a cat fight going on there. It was really entertaining. That was the most entertaining one. But I looked it up the other day, and they said that I can also invite Zoltan, or I can invite the Siegfried, the captain of the Order of the Flaming Rose. And the Siegfried one seems like it'd be kind of interesting, and because each one, depending on which one you invite, the party turns out a lot different. You know, there's more different music, which is Dandelion because he's a bard. He sings a different song. There's different conversation, different things going on. I think the most interesting, though, is Carmen. I think people might want to see that one. It's pretty funny.
What do you need?
I'm still not sure which one I want to do. I might just do all of them. Just save right before, and then just do each one. I want to get into the cemetery.
I want to get inside the
city authorities.
I have a pass.
I have a pass from Captain Mice.
Here are the keys. Go inside where we lay the fresh ones, but if they kill you, don't return to haunt me.
If they kill you, don't return to haunt me.
Farewell.
Okay. Save again. I think there'd probably be more monsters to fight if I went nighttime, though. Okay, I'm gonna open the right side and see what happens. I think there's kind of a glitch. And one of these doors doesn't open right later after you turn the keys back. I also think there's some kind of crypt. Whoa, money. Some kind of crypt somewhere. Maybe more than one. Maybe there's nothing to kill in the daytime. Maybe I should come back at night. This is cheapy. There's nothing to kill. But that's before the door. Nighttime.
The eternal fire lights my way. We give our lives to the Order.
A few hours and I'll be on with me wifey.
Your hair's like milk. How come?
Woof.
Oh, when will this rain stop?
I'm all wet. Okay.
Hasn't rained hard lately.
Oh, did I mention my ISP came by and ran fiber optics from the wall and gave us a new modem? I get 60 up and 70 down now. I could stream. Oh, cool. Dang. Yeah, I've been noticing that there's commercials. I keep seeing these freaking advertisements now about gigabyte speeds now.
Where will they bury
I have
me?
10 up and 50 down is the actual plan that I get, but it in reality, you know, if I check the speed.net site, oh crap, he's not going to be here, is he? Oh crap, who just died? You know what I need to do? This is stupid. Go to this load. Before I go in, I need to make it dark because I got the key. I don't have the key yet. I'm just so stupid. I didn't have the key in that load. This is after I talked to him. Right before I went in, I have the key. I hope that wasn't him that got killed. But yeah, okay, in reality, if I go to that not speed.net, I get about average about 12 upload and about 120 download. If you think about it, though, you can't really download that fast from one site. I think that's if you're downloading more than one. You can download stuff at more than one site at a time, maybe. And each site, most you're going to get downloading is about 30 download anyway. But yeah, that's some good speeds right there. I bet you go to that speed. It's called testspeed.net or speedtest.net. I'm not sure. I think it's testspeed.net. Go to that and check what your actual speed is. I bet you'll find it's a lot higher than that. That's crazy good though, right there. Could as in, I don't know if I want to. You should try it. I wouldn't have a clue what to stream. Well, don't you play a lot of the multiplayer online games? That's perfect for streaming, man. They tend to really be popular. That Philip DeFranco show, today's Philip DeFranco show is actually talking about Fortnite and how crazy popular it's gotten. I mean, there's been some games in the past that got pretty popular, like Lords of whatever. What's that one called? LOL. Man, why can't I? Legends. Legend. Something. You know which one I'm talking about. That one's like been really popular. This? And then World of Warcraft has been really popular. And shit like freaking, what's that one? PUBG. What's that one? I don't even know what it's the real name of that one is. But Fortnite has got crazy popular, mostly because of a few YouTubers that's been doing it a lot. And I noticed this, that one of these girls, and maybe you might remember her, Eve, and I know a few of the older people that come on here that's been on the stream for a while, like Lost, and a few other people might remember her. She used to come on like at the beginning of last summer quite a bit, and even way before that. Her name was Bewitching. Yeah, Bewitching, I think. Last time I checked her channel, which was probably back in January or February, it's a while back, she went from last summer, she went from no subs to she had over 50,000 subs last time I checked, and that's been months ago, and it's because of her playing that one game all the time. You could tell on her site what game she was playing and how many views she was getting, and she slowly started increasing, but then she freaking started playing Fortnite, and within weeks of starting to play Fortnite, she started getting thousands more freaking views. And I mean, where she is, within a month after that, she was getting hundreds of thousands of views every freaking stream. It's crazy, man. Craziness. Plus, she's a girl though, so that helps. Girls tend to do a lot better if they have a face cam with the younger crowd, male crowd. But still, the guy that really, this one YouTuber that got it popular, or I guess he's a Twitch streamer, he's freaking his shit's going through the roof, man. He's getting like 500,000 views per stream, things like that, you know. There's a ghoul over there. I don't really like the multiplayer online game so myself, so it's not going to do me any good. I'd really suck. Even old freaking Logan Paul got into the jumped on the bandwagon. Oh crap, I crashed. Oh. This game has been acting funny tonight. Bad. I think it's my freaking computer. There's something funky going on with my computer lately. Ever since the other night, I was having some problems with my computer. I gotta wait for it to sync before I can get back in. Hold on a second, guys. The other night, I was having some problems with my computer. It was making a lot of noise, and I started like tapping it on the side to get rid of the sound. It was a fan making a lot of noise. And I think I shook some wires loose because then my freaking hard drives went out and everything. And I took off the sides and got in there and replugged everything in, and then it started working again. I've been having some weird issues. Been having some weird issues ever since, man. I mean, doing some weird things. If you notice during the game, every once in a while it'll hesitate, like it's wanting to crash, but it'll keep going. It's been doing that all night tonight. It's like wanting to crash, but then it don't. But this is the second time it's actually crashed. And it's not normal crashes, because normal times that it's crashed in the past, it's usually like in a menu, or there's actually something that you can actually say that's what caused it. This time it's like, I don't know. It's hard to put my finger on what's causing it. I'm thinking overheating. It's probably from the fans not working right. Oh, it's just taking too long. I don't want it to turn off. Don't be afraid, just leap. Whoop, it just scrolled up. I started reading that. Just leap in and give it a try. If it's not for you, stream whatever. I'd happily check out your stream. Speed test gave me 65 down, 59 up with your stream running. BDO is crazy popular. But I can't stream that. BDO. CPU would die in a fire. BDO. Is that? I'm not sure what that one is. Hold on, this is taking a few minutes, man. A little longer than I thought. So I've been saving a bunch. Okay, it's done. Let me switch back. Witcher play. Okay, screen. Final Fantasy 14, and it does okay on Twitch. Oh yeah, Black Desert Online. Yeah, I used to play that a lot, huh? Get a can of air and blow it out. I did that when I had it apart earlier. I have a couple cans around here that every time I open up my computer, I'll blow off the fans and CPU and all that. I think, I don't know what it did. I think that the bottom fan's the most important one because it sucks the air in to cool things off, and that's the one I'm having problems with. I don't think it's running at full capacity. It's running slower than it should. What I was thinking about doing, I gotta look for some washers or something and raise it up a little bit. Oh wait, what am I doing just sitting here? Okay, this is right before I went in. Yeah, if I can find some rubber washers would even be better because that'd take up some of the vibration. Or maybe that fan is actually going out from it doing that so long. I have 3 or 4 old fans in the closet. Maybe I could replace that fan. I should go fight the ghoul first. I got the wrong frickin' sword. Oh, there's one behind me too. I hate this. Oh, it freaking gives me the wrong sword every time, and I don't notice it until I'm almost dead half the time. The hell! Ah! Oh, I hate this game sometimes, man. So I changed swords. I had it on strong mode, which is this stuff right here. I had it on strong, but I had the wrong sword. So I changed swords, and for some freaking reason it went back to freaking fast mode. And I couldn't hardly hurt the guys. You need to be on strong mode to fight these guys. I didn't even notice it was not on strong mode. Okay. I'm always saying that in games. Every time a game screws up, I hate this game sometimes. Don't take it out on the game. Take it out on your brain. Okay, this is where it crashed a while ago. Let me save again. Watermelon. A watermelon. This is exactly where it crashed. Come on. Are you coming out? You were in that bush. There you are. I knew you were coming. I knew you couldn't resist my kisses. I love your smelly, slimy body so much. Gate to the trade quarter. Can't get in there yet. That's in the next phase of the game. It's in the trade quarter over there. This looks like an old church. Cathedral. Mortuary. Something. Oh, hey. Oh. Can't get the... I finally found an herb I can't get. That looks a little bit dangerous, man. It looks like that plant could eat you. Oh, another one. Oh, hi. Fancy meeting you here. Did we have a date or something? Slipped my mind. I'm sorry. Thug's corpse. This guy I'm looking for? Whoa. Whoa. Wow. I could really take those guys down pretty quick now. If I have the right sword and the right fighting style. There's a crypt. Crypt entrance. Wonder if I can get in there. I'll try that after I finish clearing this place out. A rose, a strawberry. I don't know if I want to eat a strawberry off of a dead body. That is probably not the most sanitary idea. Relief. So you can put things inside these reliefs, and I don't know what. There's also another relief by the sewers. Okay, I haven't found the fresh corpse yet. Wow, he can't walk over a few graves? Is he superstitious? Okay, where is the freaking body I'm looking for then, if that wasn't it? Oh, you know what? I'm kind of thinking that it might not pop up until after I talk to Shawnee. Anatomy of a crime. Here we go. Go to Shawnee's house. Blah, blah, blah. Gravedigger. Can now enter... That just says the body's probably in the gravedigger's possession. I thought the gravedigger said that it was in here. Maybe in the crypt. What am I thinking? Duh. But I don't know if I could play, let alone stream the big hitters like League of Legends. That's the one I was trying to think of. Overwatch or PUBG. They are all the same vein. Yep. Those are the ones that people watch the most too. Don't worry about others. Yep. My train of thought usually stems from what would I watch. Back to FF14. There are free accounts that you can level to 30 on. I'd play and watch a challenge-like version of that to see how much I could get from a free account, even though I have a paid one. Because of the level thing, anyway, Final Fantasy XIV works. All 30 class would take months for a casual player. Yeah. Oh wait, I need some cat's eye stuff. Yeah, that's what you ought to try. If you do try, just come on or leave a comment or something on one of my videos and let me know when you're gonna stream, and I'll try to get on there or come and watch if I can. If and when I can. Okay, left click. It's like Christmas. Oh God. Hey, big guy. No eating my face today. No sirree. Mangled corpse. Hey. Take that, you son of a bitch. Oh, there's a stronger ghoul in there. I just seen it. There it is. A gravier. Raymond's corpse. Wait, what? Raymond's the PI. Take that, you son of a bitch. Okay, there's that. This is a mean ghoul. Let me save before I fight him. He will eat me and spit out my eyeballs. Oh, he's got buddies too. Let me try to kill the buddies first. Whoa, lots of buddies. Oh shit, where'd you come from? Oh god, there's a fletchling too. Whoa! Wait. I got something for you, you bastard. Let me see. Turns imbiber's blood into poison. Blood becomes lethal to monsters which drink it. Ha ha ha. Take this, bitch. Oh, wow. He's going to kill me before he gets a chance to suck my blood. Try to suck my blood. Try it. I want him to suck my blood. Come on, dude. Suck my blood. Suck my blood. Suck my blood. Suck my blood. Come on. No with the freaking sound freaking waves. Let's just suck my blood. Suck it. Suck it. Suck it. Okay, forget it. Kind of wasted that. Wasted that potion. Suck it. Suck it, bitch. Suck it. I sound like I'm freaking 13 years old. That's what we used to say to each other. Suck it, bitch. Come on, you lame-o. Suck it. You suck donkey shit. Okay, Raymond. It is him, huh? Update. What? 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 It's updating everything. Tell Thayer you have proof of his innocence. You cannot confront... Wow, would you stop with the updates, man? I'm going to be confused. I don't know what just happened. Everything seems to updated. There we go. Found Raymond's body. Azur must have killed and impersonated him. How could I have fallen for this illusion? I have to tell the gravedigger about this. After all, it's his cemetery. I also should return his key. And that's about little boy. Tower. I know Azur is masquerading as Raymond. I have proof. I should go ahead with the autopsy, not to learn the murderer's identity, but to discover his methods. There's something weird going on here because I thought at least ram's meat and one of the other people, you couldn't even find out until the autopsy that they were... Wait. This isn't the freaking body that I was looking for. Huh. That's why. Okay, I guess this is a faster way of doing it. I'm skipping a few steps, though. Okay, tell Kalstein that he's found proof that he's innocent. Tell Ramsmeet the same thing, and Thayer, and Vivaldi. Okay. There is no need to perform the autopsy. I know that Azur is pretending to be Raymond, I will go to him, pretend the autopsy proved nothing, and see what happens. Wait a minute, just a second ago it said to perform the autopsy anyway. I might have to go back to my last save because the autopsy actually initiates the party at Shawnee's too. What time is it? Wow, it's after 10 already? Damn. I have irrefutable evidence that Azra Javid disguised himself as Raymond. This knowledge is dangerous indeed. I must be realistic. If I face Azar on his terms, I will meet with certain death. I must not confront Azar directly. I must seek support among some of the falsely accused. Then why here did it say to go frickin' confront him? I'll try to lure him into a trap. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to end yet. I want to go try to do the autopsy thingy. Mangled corpse. Wait. Nope, that's not the right corpse. There's another mangled corpse. Chicken sandwich, bone and all. You're supposed to take the bone out before you make a chicken sandwich, dude. Hate to spoil your dinner. You could choke on that there bone. I actually think that I want to do this differently. I don't know where the frickin' body is, for one thing. Seamus Cemetery. I'm not even going to go into the crypt yet. I don't think the body's in the crypt. Why is all this stuff back? This crow's eye's worth a few bucks, so I want to get it for sure. So I'm not going to end yet. I'm going to go talk to Shawnee, see what happens. I'm supposed to talk to her at her house at night anyway, so it's nighttime, so it's a good time to do it. There's that other... Oh, screw it. Okay. Let me know so we can check it out. When you stream on YouTube, do they put the video on the stream or your account, or do you need to upload them afterwards? Oh, they do it for you on it. Well, you have to go into your preferences in your setup, and I think you actually have to click something, or maybe it already defaults. I don't know what the default is, but I know that there's some kind of a thing in there that says to upload it to your channel. But so it'll automatically, if you have it set in your setup, pretty sure it's in the setup, then it'll automatically do it. I've never had to reset it. It automatically uploads to my channel, and I think it has ever since I started. I don't remember even checking a box, but I'm pretty sure there's something in the setup that started it. Hey, your videos should automatically upload to your channel after streaming. I have mine set to private so I can control when to release. It is released because I add thumbnails. I always just let it upload.
Getting out of here.
Upload and it goes public automatically, and then after I'll change the thumbnail. I'll put on my own thumbnail and change the name and stuff like that. But I actually have it set up for the default too. You can go in, and if you go to the live stream page and then go to hit the button that says, or the link that says advanced settings, it'll take you to this advanced stuff, and you can go in there and set tags and set a description and all that stuff. So I always leave the description and the tags the same depending on which games I'm playing, and then I'll just change the name every night. Okay, Granny, you're not going to get me this time, Granny. Granny, should have saved. She's going to kick my ass out.
What's he want?
Does Shawnee live here?
Does Shawnee live here?
Yes.
Yes, I'm from the hospital.
You can go up.
Okay, let's hurry before she freaking changes her mind. I forgot to save right before I went in. And where is she? There she is. Whoa! She walks around the house like that. Actually, let's save over the crypt one. There. Can you also link? You can also link your Twitch and YouTube. So after I am done streaming on Twitch, I tell it to export my video to YouTube, and it does it in a couple of hours. I can edit it on YouTube. Yep. I don't even know if my Twitch is set up to stream. I know I don't have OBS set up for it. Yeah, it's Twitch is a little bit funky and complicated sometimes. It's actually easier to do it on YouTube. I know that some people don't like YouTube because of all the crap with the adpocalypse, and them demonetizing everything and stuff, but I think it's just a lot easier. And I tend to get more views on YouTube than I do Twitch. It works basically the same way. You just go to setups and get a stream key and have two profiles on my OBS, one for YouTube and one for Twitch. Once you save the key, you just pick which profile My YouTube isn't monetized, and I have copyright strikes on it because, fuck it, I could practice on here. Yeah, copyright strikes are not that bad, unless it's somebody that really wants to screw with you. All they do is just demonetize your stuff, so it's no big deal. You don't get real strikes where they... If you get a real strike against your account, you can't stream. Where it's not those kind of strikes when you get copyrighted things. As a matter of fact, when I play Fallout New Vegas, I'm leaving the sound on, the music on, and I'm going to probably end up getting a lot of copyright hits on that. I don't really care because I like that ambiance, you know. It has a certain, it adds a certain quality to the game when you have the 50s music playing. Anyway, I better get back to the game.
Yes?
I'm already running late. I want to ask you something.
Shani, I wanted to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Need you to help me with an autopsy. I heard you saw Cohen shortly before he died. Cohen. Oh, that's the guy with the sword.
I heard you saw Cohen shortly before he died.
That's right. How did you know?
I found his sword.
He died during the battle at Brenna, on my operating table.
You were a medic at Brenna?
I worked alongside a surgeon named Rusty, best doctor I ever knew.
Knew?
He died when the Catriona plague erupted, in Maribor. Though a halfling, he could operate like no one else. He made everything seem simple. Stitch red to red, yellow to yellow, white to white, and everything will be all right. You wouldn't understand.
Sorry, Shani, I didn't know him. Do you know anything about this sword?
No, but you should ask the dwarf, SandPolice. His knowledge of weapons is unmatched.
Send me right back to frickin' Zoltan. Could have went straight to him.
Yeah.
Shani, I need your help with an autopsy.
An autopsy? Since when do you deal with stuff like that?
Since I started investigating Salamandra.
Okay, though, I'm no coroner. You'll have to interpret our findings. We'll meet in the evening. Until then, gather as many clues as possible.
I'll sniff around.
Get the body from the gravedigger. We'll meet at the hospital in the evening.
How do I find information to help the autopsy?
How do I find information to help the autopsy?
Ask Vincent Mice, but also look for books on anatomy and pathology.
Farewell.
I already have some anatomy books, I thought.
Yes?
Well, what's with the hands? Huh?
Shani.
I wanted to talk.
What is it?
Sometimes I dream about the Battle of Brenna, the massacre.
I'm sorry.
But that's it. I'm not sorry. I wake up refreshed and it's like I'm used to suffering. Does that make sense?
It does.
Thanks. Sometimes it's good to share.
Don't mention it.
Okay. No, old lady. No, old lady. I'm leaving. Before she freaking tries to talk to me again. Okay. Probably should have freaking waited till morning in there. Okay, so... what time is it now? It's 10:20. Damn it. Talk to Zoltan about that. Gravedigger. I'll collect the corpse from the gravedigger. It should take some time, so in the meanwhile, I'll prepare for the autopsy. I should talk to people who have conducted investigations and read book. Damn it, I should have freaking waited while I was in there till morning. I was in there with Shawnee. Anyway, I think I'll freaking end the stream right here. I'm going to go clear everybody of the murder or of the whatever crime I'm supposed to be freaking all the people that I suspected of working with Salamandra. I can clear everybody now except for the detective. I'm just going to go around clearing all of them. Waiting for morning. And if I have to wait for morning, I'm going to go talk to the captain of the guard, Vincent, and get the book that they were talking about. And then I'm going to try to find the freaking body. I will stop this before the autopsy starts and start tomorrow night at the autopsy. Yeah. So I'm gonna play this tomorrow night at regular time at 7 p.m. and then I'll take a break at 10 to 11, and I'll probably start playing it again at 11, and I'll play it until like 2 in the morning. And then the following night I'll be playing Fallout from 7 to 10, and I'll play this again from 11 to 2, and I'm going to do that like that every night after that. You know, Fallout in the early night, and then this one in the middle of the night. So if you can't watch it at those times, or at the the late time, you can watch the playback on my channel, skim through it or whatever. Because this is a pretty interesting game. And I'm sorry I'm having to do it that way, but I just feel like I want to stream more so I can get my mind off of other things. I'm not sure about tomorrow at noon or not. I might actually start playing something at noon. I really, really want to play Shadows of War. So I might start that either tomorrow or the next day at noon. But it'll only be for 2 hours a day. Anyway, hey, thanks, Eve, for the donation. I appreciate that. I'm so happy that I don't have to worry about the internet for another month and a week, at least. You know, it'll be on for at least another month and a week. Well, that's great. So till tomorrow night or daytime, check if you get a notification or whatever, or you could check around noon to see if I'm streaming, if you're around. Till then, leave a like, share, subscribe, check out the links below, support my channel if you can with PayPal or Patreon, also in the description below. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks for coming. Have a good one. Adios. Matter of fact, I probably might even come back on here. No, I'm not. Forget it. I'll wait till tomorrow night to do the autopsy. Anyway, bye.